Alright guys, big news just broke in the MMA world. Khamzat Chimaev has officially accepted Alex Pereira's grappling challenge, and things are getting spicy between the two champions. At the same time, Joe Rogan has fired back at Ronda Rousey after her recent criticism, and Dana White is making headlines once again with some bold comments about fighter pay. Let's break it all down, from Khabib's hilarious revenge prank on Ali Abdelaziz to Jon Jones' new promo that has everyone talking. Alright, let's get into it. We're kicking things off with Joe Rogan, who has finally responded to Ronda Rousey's recent dig at him. Rousey took some harsh shots at Rogan, questioning his knowledge of elite-level combat sports and mocking his taekwondo background, basically saying he's not an expert in real fighting. But Joe Rogan? He handled it like a pro. During a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan explained that her comments didn't really get under his skin.
Better at this stuff than I ever have been in the past, of avoiding most things that are annoying. But every now and then one will sneak in, and then I'll go, why did I let that sneak in?
Yeah,
why did I let that bother me? The Ronda Rousey one didn't really bother me.
Okay, good.
I mean, I know what that is.
Yeah.
You know, like she's a fucking pit bull, man. That's the type of human.
Thanks, brother.
She's not a bad guy.
She said terrible things about you, who I love.
She didn't say anything terrible about me.
She said you're not an expert
That's
about
all
UFC.
she said. That's not terrible. That's just an opinion.
Seems mean to me.
No. That's all. Look, if I was a pussy, it would be mean.
Well, I'm a pussy. I'm defending you. That's what I'm doing.
If I was like,
that's what we do, dude.
That's my whole identity.
No, I'm just saying she's kind of a grumpy, gnarly warrior, and warriors can be a little prickly.
She's definitely prickly.
Yeah, that's all.
But that's why she was awesome. And it's hard for women to become famous in MMA because it's hard for them to have the kind of spectacular result.
Rogan showed nothing but respect, while still subtly reminding everyone that he's not losing sleep over Ronda's words. But that's not all. Dana White is once again stirring up some controversy over fighter pay. In a recent interview with Prince Street Pizza, the UFC CEO revealed what he believes is the real reason fighters don't get higher salaries. According to Dana, money ruins everything. He cited Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor as examples, saying once fighters make too much money, they lose their hunger to compete.
I think that event kind of like, it was a great event, but did it hurt Conor in the long run?
No. I mean, money ruins everything. So once you get too much money involved in the fight business, if you look at, you know, Conor made so much money, and then that was it. And then Khabib made a shitload of money, and then that's it. And you know, but being a part of that, I fought it for so long. Like, this isn't a fight to make, and the fans wanted to see it so bad, and we ended up doing it. And it was awesome. It was fun. Yeah. I mean, the world tour that we went on, Conor and Floyd were both great on that world tour. Yeah. And then I think Conor did a lot better than people.
Of course, that statement didn't sit well with a lot of fans. The MMA community instantly fired back online. One fan commented, "This is why he pays fighters so little, to keep them hungry." Another fan wrote, "He can make millions off the backs of fighters, but when they get rich, suddenly it's a problem?" Others pointed out that boxing legends like Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, and Canelo Alvarez all got rich and still fought at the highest level. For many fans, it sounded like Dana was protecting the UFC business model more than the sport itself. Meanwhile, Khabib Nurmagomedov decided to keep things light by getting some hilarious payback on his longtime manager, Ali Abdelaziz. You might remember, Ali jokingly put streamer Aiden Ross to sleep during a grappling demonstration recently. Well, Khabib and Islam didn't let that slide. The two decided to punish Ali, literally, by roasting him, joking around, and pretending to cook him as payback.
Ali, you're looking good yesterday with Aiden Ross. Now what happened? Huh?
Relax, brother, relax.
Let's go, Ali Abdelaziz again. Sleep. You can sleep.
Holy shit.
What happened now?
Because no more Aiden Ross. No more Aiden Ross. No more bloggers.
Wow. Don't tap, Ali, don't tap.
But Khabib didn't stop there. Just moments later, he turned his attention to Daniel Cormier.
Get dressed. Hey, relax. Just let me go get my clothes.
Beat me while I'm not dressed. If I get dressed, it's over.
I'm waiting for you.
Hey, don't.
Then we do on the.
Let's go, DC. He just want to hug you, brother. Let's go, DC.
Hey, don't push my face, please.
Why?
Because how can you ask to grapple and not be willing for your face to get touched?
Oh, you try to bully.
This is crazy
You
talk.
never gonna bully me. I'm not lightweight anymore.
Come get help.
Yeah, get it.
Call police, bro. I haven't grappled for 2 years.
DC was just trying to get dressed when Khabib started goofing around, pretending to grapple him and saying, "Let's go, DC." The exchange ended with DC laughing and calling for help, saying, "Call the police, bro." Classic Khabib humor. In another corner of the MMA world, Jack Della Maddalena had his own funny encounter while walking the streets of New York City. A random fan spotted him and said, "This guy looks like a fighter."
This guy look like a fighter too. He with y'all?
He can fight. He can fight.
You know when we sat down?
I was watching. But you know who give him a problem? I know who give him a problem.
Give up.
JDM just laughed it off, but it's always cool to see fighters getting recognized outside the octagon, especially as we head toward UFC 322 where JDM will be in action. Now, let's talk about Jon Jones. Bones is back in the headlines with another bold move, releasing a cinematic promo video teasing a potential fight with Alex Pereira and even hinting at it taking place at the White House of all places.
Of 2026, America turns 250 years old, and I couldn't be more proud to call myself an American. I love this country, the people, the promise, the fight. This nation was built on courage and conflict. On belief that we can take on the biggest, the boldest, and come out victorious. That's how I've lived my life. I can't help but think, what a better way to celebrate America's fight than for its best fighter to put it on full display. To remind the world who we are, not just a country of words, but of warriors. Maybe somewhere iconic, or maybe on a certain someone's lawn. All I know is I'm fueled up, fired up, and ready. God bless the United States of America, and God bless the fighters who carry its spirit.
It's a clear pitch to Dana White and maybe even the president to make something historic happen. And now, the moment everyone's been talking about, Khamzat Chimaev versus Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira recently said he'd be open to facing Khamzat, but only under two conditions. In a playful video with his coach Glover Teixeira, Pereira joked about a potential grappling match with 100% of the proceeds going to charity. Glover even said he'd bet his house on Pereira if it ever happened.
What's up, coach? You training for Chimaev?
Porra. Chimaev, you gotta fight Poitin, bro. Huh? You know, he's like, first of all, he needs to get there. We need Jon Jones. We want Jon Jones. Big name. But Chimaev fight that guy there. If he fights that guy, I'll bet my house on it. I'm retired, Chimaev, but I'm around. You mess with me in the lobby of the hotel, anywhere you see me. You mess with me, I snatch the life right out of you, man.
Tá pegando aí?
Não, Chimaev.
Ah, porra, velho. Porra, fala Chimaev, velho. Pô, esse cara, pô, fala de lutar comigo. Pô, tem que chegar, entendeu? Pô, não tô... Tá longe, velho. Tá longe. Mas eu posso, né, fazer um desafio aí, lutar na área dele, se ele quiser. Olhar, deixa eu olhar. Vamos lutar na sua área, então. Pô, vamos lutar no grappling, então. Pô, e outra. A gente pode lutar no UFC, né? Tá passando, tem um evento do UFC, né? Agora, né? O jiu-jitsu lá tá... Pô, vamos fazer isso aí, então. Vamos fazer acontecer. E outra. Eu nem sei quanto que eu vou ganhar, mas é uma grana boa, né? Pô, tá ligado? Quem sou eu, né? Uma grana boa. E essa grana vai ser doada 100% pra caridade. Tá bom pra você? Chama.
Aí eu falei que ia postar minha casa no MMA, mas essa praga é doida, quer lutar no grappling. Porra, vambora então. Vambora.
But Khamzat wasn't going to stay quiet. Just hours later, the Wolf fired back online. He wrote, "Let's go. I can submit you both the same night. Easy money." He even took a shot at Glover, posting a meme saying, "Uncle, you need rehabilitation." Classic Chimaev, confident, disrespectful, and entertaining all at once. Whether it's under MMA rules or on the mats for charity, fans are already hyped for this one. The rivalry that started with playful jabs might just turn into one of 2020's biggest events. Alright guys, that's all for today's MMA Roundup. From Joe Rogan staying classy under fire, to Dana White's controversial money talk, to Khabib and DC's hilarious antics, and now the brewing tension between Pereira and Chimaev, it's been another wild week in combat sports. If you enjoyed the update, Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss the latest MMA news and fight reactions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.